Hello, hello. Okay, let me see if I can get this to go. It always has to move real slow for me. And I don't even have all my lights on apparently. I forgot about one. Hold on just a second. There we go. Ben always says it's bright. It's outside in here. Hello, Marcia and Sharon and Verna and Kathy. And Carrie, hello, hello, everyone. I am excited to be back and among the living. Last week was, needless to say, a week that I am glad is done and over with. Hello, Lori. Yes, you are definitely really icy. Much more than what we got here. For sure, thankfully. We don't like ice around here because we tend to lose, especially where I'm located at, we tend to lose power every time. And we did lose power Saturday morning, but thankfully it was only for about 2 hours. So it didn't get real cold in the house, even though it was like really cold outside. But I went back to work on Friday for just a small, like 2 hours, because then I got sent home because it was so snowy out there. Or it was starting to snow, and in where I work at, it was actually collecting on the ground. So everything was nice and white. Hold on, let's just see real quick. Okay, I am trying to get a link over real quick to someone, so hold on just a second. Let's see if I can share. Copy. I'm going to multitask for a second, which will let everyone get in here, hopefully. All right, send. Okay. All right, here we go. So tonight we are going to be playing with a bundle called Heart Shaped. It has dies and a stamp set. Now, this bundle is out of the Sale-A-Bration. And we have 2 new catalogs that has come out. We have our regular mini spring catalog. Then we have our Sale-A-Bration catalog. And then we also have some online exclusives. And we also have a scrapbooking brochure. Hello, Gay. So there's lots and lots of new stuff, and we're not going to go page by page. There's just too much. There's so much stuff that it even overwhelms me. So we're not going to do all that. What we will do is play with one of the Sale-A-Bration items tonight, and it's a free item when you purchase $120 before tax and shipping. So that is what we are going to work on tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and put you guys down on the table so that I can show you all the stuff that I have going on right now. It was a busy Christmas break for me, and now it means y'all get to listen to my spiel, which is always fun, right? Okay, let's see if I can get this straight. And I feel a little rough around the edges since, it has been a little while since I feel like I've been live. But hello, Angie. Okay, so new catalogs mean a new bingo. I currently have a bingo class that was supposed to be this past Saturday, but thank you to the Southern Snowmageddon of Nothing But Ice, I postponed it because here in Winsboro things are a little bit messier, I guess, and you just didn't want to take a chance of people falling or sliding or anything like that. So I have moved bingo to this coming Saturday. That also means class will be this coming Saturday. So at 10 o'clock we'll have regular class, and then we'll have bingo at 1. If you could not do last weekend and you would actually like to do this coming weekend, I'm going to purchase more products, and I would love for you guys to come and join. If you would like to join bingo, there is an email that went out just a little while ago that actually has a link. You have to send it through PayPal because the official registration link is closed, so it won't let you add into that. If you need a link, just let me know. You can email me or message me through Facebook, whatever, and I'll get that PayPal link to you. It's $45, and I thought I'd give you a little sneak peek. You're gonna get a little envelope that looks like this. It has your card bases, your card envelopes, and then it has the goodies in here. There's also a embellishment that you'll get. Another part of having to postpone bingo is that our prizes and half of our products were stuck in Utah until yesterday. So it will all be delivered tomorrow. But anyway, I'm going to place another order tomorrow with some more kits that we'll need if you would like to join. If you want to join, just let me know, okay? But it also, you'll get a embellishment to go along with it. These are the cards that we'll be creating during bingo, and you'll use your products that you get in your little packet here in order to create those. Okay, so bingo, $45 if you'd like to join, and this Saturday at 1 o'clock. Okay, with new catalogs and new online exclusives, it also means paper share. There's been an email that has already gone out about paper shares, but this is what my paper shares look like. They come in this binder here, but I am a person who likes all the information. I need to know what colors, item number, price, where it's from. I need to know all that for my own self. And so I figure, so do y'all. So when I do my paper shares, I label them and I stick them in individual bags like this. And again, it comes with all the colors that are included in that paper pack. You get a fourth of the paper pack, and it comes, so it'll all come packaged like this. Now, one thing I did want to show you, this is a little different than past. 2 of the papers come with these little punch outs. So there's a bag, like this was too big to stick in there, so it's just going to be loose in there, but there's a little bag that has, I have split up those there. So so I kind of evened them out between 4 people. But anyway, so that's how that, and this is the other one that has the little pieces to it as well. And then these are all the papers you're going to get. This includes some online exclusives as well as the catalog itself. Now, this is, let me look at my notes because I want to make sure that I tell you the right amount. Hello, Deb. Paper share is $55. If you come to my local class, you can actually pick it up there. Marcia, I will have yours the last Saturday of the month at Dulcie. So I'll bring that to you. So if you would like a paper share, then you would just need to register. And again, it's $55. If you're not local to me, but you would like a paper share, you would just add in $8. There's an option for you to pick that when you go through the registration link. So you'll do the $55, add on the $8 for shipping, and then I will ship it out to you within just a few days of getting that registration. Okay. I think I gotta figure out where I want to go next because it is a lot. It is always a lot with the new catalog. And then it gets real slow toward the end, and then it picks right back up, right? Okay, that's the paper share. This is an annual catalog. I want to go ahead and start sharing this. We had a blast at the one that we just did a couple weeks ago, and it is for demonstrators only. It is a catalog swap. So when the annual catalog comes out, we will get together and everybody will create a card or a project, and then we will all create that project. So these were some of the ones that we did at the last one that we had a couple weeks ago. And it's $15. The reason it's $15 is we do like to give prizes at it, so that's really what it covers. This was one of my favorite, and I know I showed a few of these before. This was one of my favorite ones because of that. So much so that I bought those little womble things because we're going to make some cards with it using the seagull stamp set. And then you've got this one, which I loved this one too. I like this set, and I didn't think I would. And then of course I didn't pull out all of them, but and then there were these two that are really pretty as well. So if you're interested in that, there is a link that you can go to do that. But again, it's $15 to come and enjoy and swap around with people. So it's just a good fellowship time. I know, Karen, I wish it was my idea for that little womble thing, but it was not. It was not at all. Okay, the next thing is, of course, I have my Simply Creative Club. Club is $45 if you subscribe, which means that you subscribe and then you continue for 6 consecutive months. If you just want 1 month, you can register. It's $50. Club comes with a pack of the Everyday Skies paper. It comes with a pack of linen thread, and then it will come with a half a pack of a brand new embellishment from the new products that have come out. You don't need the embellishments to do it, but I just wanted to give you a little extra products. So these are the cards for Club. And if you're interested in that, you just need to let me know, and I have to email you the link. I think this is probably my favorite one right there. And then there's that one right there. This is the one that I did for the demonstrator swap. And I fell in love with this set. It's outdoorsy, you know, which is all fun. You can add the bundle on to Club and any other products to Club for cost only, which means that it's just for the price of it. So like the bundle is, let me see. The bundle is $42.25. So you would just pay the $42.25 and I would pay the tax and the shipping on it. So hello. That's so cute. What is, Kathy? Oh, I know, Carrie. Right up my stinking alley because it's all the camping stuff. This was the first bundle in my cart when the catalog went live for us to be able to order as demonstrators. So you could add that for just that cost. And then, of course, any of the other products that I use, and it's on that list. So if you're interested, let me know, and I'll get you a link. And I might have to get some water because I might start losing my voice. And then the last thing I have, I'm pretty sure it's the last thing I have, is a Heart of Elegance or Hearts of Elegance class to go. It is a stamp camp to go. And it's not your typical Valentine's Day class. I will be honest with you. I'm kind of tired. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, it grows on you for sure. We might be making some cards coming up in classes with it too, so just be prepared. You never, with the Valentine's Day, I'm not really a big Valentine's Day person, really not. And I think the reds and the pinks and the blues are wonderful, but sometimes you need to step outside of your box, right? So I did. And I went with blue and yellow. These could actually be changed up if you wanted to do like anniversary or, just like if you want to send a card to your daughter or your son that just says, I love you. These are the perfect cards to do that because they can be switched up and not specifically be Valentine's Day. I think this is probably my favorite one. I don't know. I might like one of the other ones a little better too, but who knows. But anyway, so these are the cards that you would create. And I will tell you, there is a tutorial that will go along with this. And by the way, any class that I do, you can always just purchase the tutorial. They're $18. So just to let you know that as well. There's that one and that one. And then this one. And this one was fun to make with all the little hearts. And then there's this one. Now, you will make 2 of each card. Oh, wait, did I show you that one? I think that one's stuck. That one. That's probably my second favorite one right there. You will make 2 of each card. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 12 total for your stamp camp. So 2 of each, 6 different designs. With this class, you get pack of embellishment, bolt of ribbon, 2 packs of paper. This is the regular designer series paper. This is vellum, and it is gorgeous, and it is fantastic, and I absolutely love it. And let's see, the stamp camp is $65, and it includes all that. The other thing is you can add on the bundle for the exact cost, and the cost of the bundle is, yeah, I wrote all this down. It is, or I typed it all out. It is $50.25. So that's all you would pay for the bundle. You wouldn't pay the total price, plus tax and shipping. I would do all that for you. So this one also has where you can just buy the tutorial for $18. If you are on my Stamping Divas team, you can actually get the Make and Take packet for $40. That's a discount that you get for being on my team. So, okay, I think that's it. And now we can craft, because that's the most important thing. But if you have any questions, just let me know, and I can email you or message you the information. Okay, I'm going to take a sip of water too, so we can get started. And I'm going to show you this here in the book. This one right here, oh, I love that. Of course, it's the cutesy one, so you know I love it. But this is what we're playing with tonight. And again, it's free with a $120 purchase. So there's your item code. So once you get your order up to $120, you'll then turn around and you can add that to your cart. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to pull everything out. I'm going to take a sip of water. And I will say that I have been really like out of breath since all the stuff last week. But I still have a lot of the congestion, so I'm pretty sure that's why I can't breathe. But anyway. All right, so this is going to be our first card. There is a blog post that has all the measurements and all the products used, so you can go check that out. That is at simplyelizabethcrafts.com, and it'll be the very first post that shows on the website when you go there. And I've done all the die cutting, so you don't have to watch me, because you don't need to watch all that, right? If you want to watch all of that, just let me know, but I feel like most of us know how to craft, or at least cut things out. So, all right, let's grab our bone folder. And y'all, while I was sick, I'm going to have to say, I didn't do a lot of crafting per se. I made those 2 scrapbook posts, and that was really it for me, which is very shocking. I spent more time laying on the couch than I did anything else. Yes, Deb, I felt, you know, I didn't have any interest in it at all. And then I take a training class from Rhonda Wade every time a new catalog and Sale-A-Bration comes out. And this was one of the ones on the list for products for all that. So I bought it. And now I'm in love with it. And I've created a lot of projects with it already, because I was quite impressed that I actually liked it. All right, so we're going to stick this piece right there. We're going to take our little white piece. We're going to take some Melon Mambo. And I haven't used Melon Mambo in a long time. I don't use it very often. Not anymore anyway. We're going to stamp this up here. Right about there. Okay, then we're going to grab our sentiment. And it's going to say, my thoughts of you are all heart-shaped, which is kind of cute. I think I need to put more ink on my stamp set. And then we're just going to center that down here at the bottom, like that. And we'll put that aside, move that. Now, I cut out all these little pieces. So I cut out these, and then I cut out some flowers, and then I cut out this piece here. Let me take it out of the thing. And what I did with these is I actually did cut them down a little bit too, so that you don't have the whole long piece sticking out. But these are little tiny pieces. So of course I put adhesive on the back. Oops. To make it much easier for myself. Because we all need easy, right? And what we're going to do first is we're going to grab some glue dots. Oh, yes. Sarah, the snails are really cute too. Yeah. All right. And we're going to stick here. And then we're going to do a white one. So we're just putting a glue dot in the center, because you're going to stick the leaves up under the petals. And so you don't want to like completely adhere it down. You don't want all the edges to be adhered down. All right, and then we're going to go with another petal pink one. And we're going to go here. We're going to kind of go out to the side now. Let's do another petal pink one. I'm trying to follow what I did before because I actually liked it. So we'll stick that one there. And then we'll put a white one up at the top. It looks like I have an adhesive sheet on the back of that one. So we'll stick that there. Okay. Now we're going to take these and we're going to stick these all around. And I'm going to grab my little bucket here. And I used scraps of my adhesive sheets to do these, so some of the pieces are smaller. All right. Or multi-pieces on each little piece here. Okay, and let's see if I can get that off. Now on this one, I'm going to cut it down just a little bit more. So I'm going to grab my scissors and we're going to cut it. I think I'm going to actually cut it here. And we're going to stick this right down in here, off the side, like that. And then this is going to be the longest part, is getting the adhesive off the back. That's usually the longest part for me. And let's see, let's stick this one up here. Maybe. And sometimes you have to cut off this part too, so that it makes it a little smaller. Because you don't really want them to stick out too far from your actual flower. Okay, and then let's do this one. And we're going to stick this one right about here. And then let's do these down at the bottom. So then one right here and one right here. Okay. All right, so there we go. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put some embellishments in the center, because every flower needs a sparkly gem in the middle, always. And so we're going to do the little ones, because I think the big ones are just a little too big for these little flowers. So we're going to stick the little, and these are called iridescent foil gems. And we're going to even stick one on this one that's hiding a little bit, because, you know, you can't just leave it out. So then we'll move that just a little bit. And then one there and one there. Okay. And of course, because it is me, I have to add linen thread. Because you cannot, well, you can't have a card without a bow. You just can't. And so we're going to do my favorite, which is linen thread. And we're just going to tie one little bow with it and put it down in the center. We'll do a glue dot to keep it there. Not in the center, kind of in the center of the flowers. All right, and trim that off. And then a glue dot. And with the glue dot, I'm actually going to take it and wrap it on top of itself so that the sticky doesn't stick out and it doesn't stick to other stuff like the envelope. All right. Then we're going to attach this piece to a melon mambo piece. And then we're going to pop it up on the center of our card front. And I need to get more dimensionals because I am running low. So tell me, while I take all my backings off, what is the adhesive that you use the most? For me, I would have to say it is definitely the Seal Plus and the Dimensionals. I go through probably, I don't know, at least a pack of Dimensionals a week. And maybe even an entire seal. Karen, yeah, you know, I would definitely have to find it from somewhere else if they ever got rid of the linen thread, and I would still have to I'd have to use it from somebody else. Because there is no way that I could ever not have linen thread. For sure. Yeah, take your pick tool. That's my favorite tool. Yep, for sure. And dimensionals for, yep, and then green glue. Yeah, Deb, I know, you and that green glue. You and that green glue. Okay, so that is the first project. Yay! And it's all pink. Very Valentine's Day-ish, I know. But you know what? This could be good for even a friend. And of course, I did want to tell you about this paper really quick because, y'all, it's a Sale-A-Bration paper. And I am in love with it. We're actually going to use it on the next project too. But look at this. I think we're actually using it on 3 projects. No, just 2. This one. The designs in it are just absolutely wonderful. And the snails, there are the snails that Sarah was talking about. These are really cute. Really cute. But the paper is just the paper is just outstanding. They did a great job with this paper. The colors, the style, the pattern, all of it. So that is the first one. So I'm going to set that aside. Now we're going to do the second one. Now, the second one, I wanted to go a little farmhouse because y'all know I love the farmhouse theme, the country, all that stuff. So in that same pack of paper, it has this like wood distressed. That's how I saw it anyway. So that is where we are going to go again with some paper. And then we're going to do a little stamping on the designer series paper, which is always fun to do when you kind of have a light background, okay? And then we're going to add the hearts, which of course I put the adhesive on the back to make it easier for myself. And of course, Stampin' Up! Has some more linen thread that made me the happiest person in the whole wide world when it came out. And it's colored. So it's got copper, clay, garden green, and night of navy. And here's a little insight to me. My favorite Stampin' Up! Color is night of navy. So when I saw that, I was a goner. I have purchased, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 packs of these already. And I might be hoarding them too. Because I don't know if we'll ever get some linen thread that is night of navy ever again. Yeah. Verna, yeah. The back side of this DSP is definitely fantastic, this side. I do like the mushrooms and the snails a lot because it just makes it fun. But the opposite side had me the time I opened the package. So it is incredible what they did on that opposite side for the paper. All right, so let's go ahead and fold our card base. But before we put this piece on, we do want to stamp it. And so we are going to open our night of navy. We're going to clean our stamp because we want to make sure we don't get melon mambo in night of navy. That would be a disaster to get out. Oh, Sarah, I missed that. I'm sorry. Yes, it is definitely a take your pick tool. And if you are a beginner in crafting, definitely get that as your very first tool, because that and the cutter, of course, because the take your pick tool is fantastic. And I'll show you real quick too. So it has the putty here, and the putty lasts forever. This helps you to get the gems off of your piece, but on the opposite side, it also has this. It's a piercing tool. You can also use it to pick up. I use this mostly to get dies, get paper out of dies. So if you ever look at a die, you'll see that it's got these little holes, and you just poke through it and it'll pop right out. Then it also has a spatula. So if you're like me and you make lots of mistakes, you can actually use this spatula to kind of help you pick up whatever it is that you put on your paper and help you get it off. For example, I've got this sitting here. Let's just say I wanted to get this embellishment off. I could stick this spatula up underneath it, and then I can take it right off. So it does lots of different things. There are some other pieces that they now have to it as well. So yeah, go check it out in the Stampin' Up! Annual Catalog. And it is the best investment that you could ever have. So, girl, go watch you some football. I definitely can't be mad at you about that one. All right, so let's stamp our Night of Navy. Little heart here. And we're going to stamp it in the center, but all the way to the right, because we want this Night of Navy heart to show a little bit. And it's going to be in the background of our sentiment. Oh, we want to actually stamp the sentiment. So we'll go ahead and do that. And this one, it says, "My heart loves your heart," which I think is a fantastic sentiment. I don't think we've ever had a sentiment that says that before. So that was a lot of fun to read. It's a little crooked. We're going to turn it. No, we're not going to turn that over. We're just going to go with that. We're going to go with it. All right. So we'll set that aside. Then we're going to come back over here. We are going to go ahead and attach it to our card front. And I am going to use that infamous green glue, maybe, if I can find my green glue. Hold on. I may have actually run out of green glue over here in my space. So So I'm going to grab my other one. Now, the easiest way to attach a piece of designer series paper to the very front, if it's going to cover the whole front, is to use the liquid glue. So we're going to go down the sides, and that's all I'm going to do is just the side, the edges and the side, and I'm just going to line it up with the edge. And then the great thing about green glue is that you can move it around until it dries to make sure that you've got it all lined up with your edges. Okay, so simple, easy peasy. Most of the time, Deb, most of the time. All right, now we're gonna attach our other hearts, and we're gonna do our little, we're gonna take our adhesive off the back. And if you, I did forget to say this, if you purchase from the online store of $35 before tax and shipping this week before Friday, I will mail these make and takes to you, and I will send you adhesive sheets to put on the back of your hearts and your leaves and all of that as well, okay? Now, when I send you the make and take packet, it's just the paper. I mean, you have to do your own stamping and all of that. I won't do any of that for you. All right, so let's do the white one. Maybe. Okay, there we go. Sometimes it's a little delicate. And then this one we're going to stick right about here. See if I can get it unattached to my finger. Okay. We're going to tie a cute little bow with our Knight of Navy. Right, Kathy? Right, so do I. My fingers become a complete tacky mess whenever I use green glue. I had started using it quite a bit, and it was doing just fine, and then I don't know what happened. It went downhill again, so I stopped. All right, so we've got our Knight of Navy bow. And I'm going to put that back in there. We're going to grab a glue dot, if I can find them. And we're going to stick that right about there. Doesn't have to be exact. We're going to flip this over. I'm going to grab some mini dimensionals. Let's see, I actually have one left on here. Well, let's put that one down. And then we'll throw this away. Look at that, getting rid of some dimensionals over here. Oops. And then we'll stick that there. And then that one there. And then we're gonna put this right over that ribbon. And last but not least, we are gonna add some of these, and this is the Tinsel Gems 4-pack. And I thought I would use these more. I think now that it's spring again, I probably will be able to use these a lot more, but I haven't really used them in a while. So I thought it was gonna be fun to pull them out again. So we're gonna stick 3 on here. Just like that. And then ta-da, there is card number 2. Okay, now one more card for tonight, and then we will be done. And this is card number 3, and it's a little fun fold. So if you do order this week your packet, I will have this already cut for you. So you will not have to cut that. So it'll already be in the way you need. It's kind of like a gatefold, but then it's got like another piece on top of it. So, all right, so let's pull out these. And of course it uses Lost Lagoon, which I love that color too. That's probably my second favorite Stampin' Up! Color. And Lost Lagoon with Petal Pink is superb. All right, so let me grab that packet. Yep. And then we are going to fold our card base. Let me move all that. I got it all up in my way here now. So we're going to fold on our two ends. Just like this. Okay. Then we are going to take and we're going to go ahead and put our designer series paper on top of this white piece. Let me show you this designer series paper. This is another Sale-A-Bration item. And this is the fruit salad one. I'm just going to be honest. I do not like the fruit side at all. Not at all. But again, I love the back side. Let's see if I'm going to pull it all out. I love the back side of it. Of course, I'd pick the one. So here's the back side of one. These are the apples. And then that one actually has fruit on both sides. But then you've got this one that has, I guess that's kiwi. I don't know what that is on that side. I'm assuming it's kiwi or some kind of dragon fruit. I don't know. But it has the best patterns on the opposite sides. And I'm not really an orange person, but that's a good background for a guy. And then, of course, you've got the watermelon, which we all love watermelon, period, you know. But that's just good for background. And then this one, oh, this is the kiwi one. That's the kiwi one. So the other one must be some kind of dragon fruit. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Other than the watermelon one, that's right. But then then you got these back sides. Like this one here, oh my gosh, I love that one. This one's my favorite one. But like this one, I mean, there's so much you can use with that. So anyway, don't ever discount the side, you know, just because you don't like one side of the paper. There's always another. And on this and the other one, they're great. So see, I don't like that at all. But I love the other pattern. Exactly, Kathy. So yeah, because back in the 70s, it was real popular with like the fruit and the, like I think, you know, my mom had like fruit shirts and stuff. Yeah. I'm not 100% positive on that, but I know I've seen like big fruit like patterns. But you know, with fashion and everything, it all comes back around. So, you know, Mom said back in her day, bell bottoms and flared pants were the style. And I got to high school and sure enough, they were all the rave again. And they're coming back. And that is not good for short people, by the way. Wallpaper. Oh, wallpaper? Oh, wallpaper with like green or brown carpet? Oh, no. That's crazy. Okay, we're going to do adhesive on only half of our back. And you can do a little less than half just to be on the safe side, which is what I'm going to do. And then we're going to kind of place it where we think it's going to go. We're going to lightly lay it down, just lightly. We're going to pop it up to make sure that the adhesive is not showing there. And if you don't see the adhesive, then smash it and rub it. Okay? And now it is stuck there. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to come and put a piece on the inside right here. In my sample, I did not cut. I cut it the whole length of the inside. Mistake, shouldn't do that. I was told about the 70s. I was told a lot about the 70s actually, because when I was growing up, like the 70s clothes were really popular again. And so Mom was like, I should just take you and get you my wardrobe. So and also, just as a side note, I also took a lot of fashion classes when I was younger. I actually almost went to a fashion design school. I got accepted, but then realized how much I would be in debt after I got out of fashion school, and it was not worth it to spend the rest of my life in debt if I did not make it as a fashion designer. So that dream kind of went real quick. So I learned a lot about the history of fashion. So I do know. Not probably as much as I used to, but I do still know, I still remember a little bit. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is we are going to take some twine and we are going to wrap it around this edge right here. I want to make sure that it wraps right here. And then we're just going to tie a bow. Maybe. Y'all know I struggle with the bows after, well, with twine anyway. All right. So there we go. We've got our bow now here. We're going to make that one a little bit bigger. Perfect. Then we're going to trim it off. Just like that. We're going to make that a little shorter. We don't need it that big. There we go. And we are going to then take our little heart that we cut out. And of course, again, it has the adhesive on the back because we would be crazy not to put it on there. And maybe if I can get it off. Okay, one more piece. There we go. Okay, now we're going to stick this on, and what I wanted to make sure was that I put the ribbon on first because I want to make sure that I put the heart in the center of that ribbon. So we're going to adhere it right here. And of course, if you want to put it down first, absolutely do that too. There we go. Okay, next step, we are going to take, this is our inside piece. We are going to take that and we are going to stamp some flowers with a little bit of Lost Lagoon. And we're just going to stamp them right here. Oops, I did not get that right. Let's try that again. There we go. And we're going to do one more right there. And then let's go ahead and do our sentiment while I've got it out. We're going to ink that right there in the center. All right, we're going to close this up. Move that. We're going to put adhesive on the back here. And then we're going to stick this on the inside. And that designer series paper is going to stick out. So it's a really kind of a small white paper for the inside, but you want that designer series paper to really show through. Then we are going to take, let me grab my, let's see if I can get that to stay down. Okay. We're going to take our sentiment and we're going to trim off a little bit here. Then we're going to flag it and flag it. And then we're going to come over here. We're going to trim off just a little bit more. And then we're going to flag it on both sides. And I flag it by just cutting up that middle so that I have a center point, and then I just cut from the inside, from the outside to that center point where I cut it. Now we're going to take this and we're going to do a little bit of trimming on our dimensionals. We're going to put a dimensional at the top and a dimensional at the bottom. just like that. And then we're gonna stick, we're gonna stick this in the center. And then I'm not gonna do it on camera, but you can go through and straighten up your little piece here so it looks a little better. It would definitely look better if I retied that. So, but I'm not going to. I think y'all have watched me for long enough, right? Okay, last but not least, I do want to add on some fun little little rhinestones here. We're gonna put on quite a few because you always can use a little bling. It's always fun to have the extra bling. All right, so let's see, I need another one here. And then we're gonna stick another one right there. And then ta-da! That is the last card for tonight. Now, one thing I do want to show you is Thursday, I will be live over on my Facebook. So if you don't follow me on Facebook, make sure you go over there and follow me. And we're gonna do another fun fold. And we're gonna do this card right here. And it's another little, just a little cute fun fold. This is the birthday paper, and it is so stunning with the gold in it. So come and watch me on Facebook on Thursday. It'll be at 7 o'clock on Thursday. And then here we go. Here are our 3 cards from tonight. And next week, we are going to do a stamp set called Perfect Pair, which is not a brand new stamp set. It has been out for a couple months. It came out with the last online exclusives, but I love this one. And so we're gonna create a few cards with it. This card uses it, and this card right here is actually gonna be in class on Saturday. So this is a little sneak peek for those of you coming to class on Saturday. All right, everyone, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you guys next Monday at 7 o'clock, or I will see you on Thursday over on Facebook. Bye, everyone.